Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Super Auto Pets. Won our last game, which was great for us because we were suffering a little bit from a few losses in between then, but we've got new hope. We're also going to be we were loose teabags, weren't we, last time? So we're gonna be some miffed teabags this time. Or were we something else? We were something with alliteration. It was our first game last time might have been the loose teabags. We win these because they have a okay, never mind. We do win the okay, we don't win these. Okay. I haven't, you wouldn't have seen me roll a single horse yet in this series just because it is a 1-1 unit, so it doesn't do too much. This is looking really good. Now Beaver we know is going to combine the next turn, so we are going to just do a halfway combine for now. It's a 3-3 unit, going to do a lot compared to a 1-1 unit. Like, its ability is kind of okay, but not the best, so we don't roll with that. That pig, man! That pig just got buffed twice. Oh, but we win these. We don't win these, we draw these. Okay, it's gonna be another long draw game where we're gonna have to rely on our ability to come out on top. But I do like this squad that we have in front of us, especially with the Swan and a Rabbit, who we know are targets that we want to stick around for the late game. It's a good look. It's a good look. And we're going to continue that look with the 5-5 Beaver, followed by a 3-4, by a 3-2 like this. Probably didn't need to freeze that apple then. That's fine. Okay. Gets through the ant. We don't mind it buffing the otter, just so it trades a bit better. We lose these, that's okay. It was a rough 2-game start, so didn't give us the biggest advantages. We are gonna level this fish, freeze the ant so we can level it next time, so we can get another tier on that. So I think we give you an apple so you can get health from the swan. And then we give the swan some meat armor, so it's an 8-5. And next turn, we get 2 level ups, which is going to give us some spicy animals, which we can then sell the ant, or peel the ant, put a sleeping pill on the ant, or just sell the fish outright to get some good value out of that. Because of how much we have invested in our beaver, though, I do want to keep that around. We draw these! Let's go! Still one loss and just draws all the way around. Okay, so we know we want this beaver sticking around. We know we want, I don't know if we want the ant sticking around, but we know we want to buff everything, and we 100% want this monkey. And because of how close our beaver is to level 3, I doubt it's going to get sold, but because that's going to work well if we keep it around with the bison, because if we end our turn with a level 3 friend, then the bison will scale by itself. We will peel the ant next time. If the rabbit is being kept around, we will freeze that, and we'll might as well freeze a snail anyway, in case we lose this round. Ideally, we don't want to lose, but it's a good insurance policy. Awesome. Looks like they lost their last turn as well if they're rolling with the scale. A snail. And we win these. Okay. So we are going to sleeping pill and ant, unfortunately. We are going to then 10 gold. We can do this first. We are in no rush to get this bison out there. So what we can do is just have 2 rabbits at the moment. We're not in a rush to get the beaver out, just the bison out there, because... But maybe, I don't know, man. Yeah, we'll just do this. The rabbits buff each other. We get a third rabbit out there. We want the garlic. And we'll do this order. Now, like, admittedly, we are reducing our chance to get a beaver with the more animals we freeze. But I think it's okay at the moment. The ox is going to get quite strong. Not strong enough to take out our swan, though. Swan will take out the elephant. The elephant won't die before it buffs this peacock, but our monkey will be enough to take out this dodo. That's our second win. That's our second win. We're on the board. On the board. Okay. Thank you for the extra gold from the swan. We're gonna do this. And then we're gonna combine the rabbit. Gives us a cow, which is great. Because now the cow will allow us to have 2 milks, which we can continue to feed to this beaver. It's an otter. It is a beaver. Which we will then sell the cow to finally buy the bison, because we don't have anything else to purchase. End turn. Now we can consider heavy re-rolling now to find this last beaver that's going to allow this otter to, and this is bison, to just get +2/+2 at the end of our turns. That is our goal. We get through all of this very easily. And our swan lives as well. Okay. This is a really good sword. And that's it! That's our last beaver. Okay. So now our bison is online. So we'll do something like this. What's our plan now? It's just to keep finding level ups, I guess. I don't mind putting a swan here. Seal is great. If we feed it, it gives 2 random friends +1/+1. Or if we just feed the friend directly, the rabbit will just increase its health. So I think we roll with that. Another rabbit. At the moment, we just give this dude garlic armor. Oh my goodness, that's just a lot of buffs happening. I forgot about the monkey. The monkey's gonna continue to buff this beaver. And we knew our beaver was sticking around because we need it to continue to allow this bison to continue to be buffed. So that's why we invested the monkey into the beaver. But we can also consider putting garlic armor on our swan now, just because we are getting later into the game. A second monkey, we don't mind at all. We did say we wanted a garlic on the swan, so we will do that. Get the monkey closer to level 2, and then we'll just give the cupcake to the beaver, man. Why not? Okay, a lot of buffs happening. A lot of buffs happening. You'd love to see it. That worm is... It's on its way. It's on its way to getting scaled. They've got some really good synergies going on. But we do win these. Big Potato Company. The backward tentacles. Okay. So we can't level up the beaver anymore or increase its stats since it's already at max level. We will, however, try to get the rabbit to pop off. We are level 5, which means I think we can get the sushi, so I think we can do better than salad. And we can just level... Yeah. Or do we want to level the rabbit first? I'm thinking if we want to min-max, we have to level up this rabbit first. Oh, this is so good! The snake is so good! Do we sell this swan for the snake? I think we do. I think we do. Then we buy the salad. And then you're giving just bonus 3. Because this snake is gonna fit in so much. Because of how often, how tanky our beaver is, it's gonna fit in a lot of attacks which will trigger this snake. A lot. So it's gonna do 5 damage to the fish. You're gonna deal 5 damage to the monkey. You're gonna do 5 damage to the fish. You're gonna do 5 damage to the monkey, and that's the whole team wiped out from this, like from the snake and the beaver. So we could theoretically roll with the 2-man team, and we would have been okay. Okay, so let's keep going. We're looking for the monkey. We're just looking for the extra levels now. We could feed it pizza. Our team pizza, which gives +2/+2. Maybe we can freeze it. But I want to increase our chances of running into chocolate though. Because I think chocolate is going to be really good for us. I think... I don't know if it's now is the time to roll with melon armor, but we are going to just try and see if it works. See if the melon armor isn't too early. The problem with melon armor is if it's too early into the game, then you're just gonna it's gonna get popped by, you know, a 1/1 animal. And then, you know, and then it just gets, you might as well have had melon or the garlic armor. Okay, this snake is gonna do a lot of that damage. It sniped the dodo. Great job. Snipe the fly, please. If you snipe this fly, it will stop spawning these 2/2 flies when they die, but it looks like it doesn't matter anyway. Oh, whole team, our beavers stayed alive on 1 health. That's crazy. Okay, reroll. Reroll. We'll give you a pair. You're so close to just 50 health. That's kind of crazy. Reroll. And this is what we are kind of looking for. Now, a cat is interesting. Is it better than the bunny, than the rabbit, if it doubles food effects? It is. That's kind of crazy. So we will sell our rabbit next time. I'm just thinking, because if we give a pair to a unit, gives that +2/+2, and the rabbit gives it +3, so the pair becomes a 2/5. If we give a pair with the rabbit, with the cat, then the pair is actually a 4/4. So it's a little bit better. Snake doing work. Snake doing a lot of work. Oh, got the dodo. You love to see it. And then the melon. This is where the melon armor comes in handy to absorb damage from a really big hitter. How many wins are we on? 8 out of 10 wins. You love to see it. Okay. But it's so good with... Rabbit is so good with sushi. Because if it gives +3 to everything. But the cat doubles the sushi. So, the sushi becomes 2... They become 2/2, so it's a total of 6. But this is better. The sushi is better with the rabbit. Our level 3 rabbit, though. So we'll do something like this. Crazy! 7/10. Okay. So maybe we're wrong about the cat. Maybe we want to keep the rabbit around. I actually don't mind. I don't mind the rabbit giving it the extra bit of toughness so that our snake can survive. So enjoy the pair. Roll. Sushi again. And you love this built-in scaling from the bison. On top of a 3950 beaver, it's pretty good as well. It's a good team. It's a good team. So what kind of build would this be then? Oh my goodness! How do you get on 1 health? It reduced the highest enemy ability. A level 3 skunk reduces the highest enemy health by 99%. I did not know level 3 skunk did that. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. A level 3 skunk. Wow. Wow, that's insane. Okay. Continue to add extra survivability to the snake. 1022 is really good. Now our beaver, so it doesn't benefit from the buffs anymore of the monkey in terms of health. So maybe we actually... Oh, but we've already... The snake does get a lot more triggers from the beaver though, so I guess we just let the bison continue to scale on its own. As sad as it is. Actually, I would have been happy actually to just buy 2 salads. I'm gonna do this. A little awkward to be on 2 gold again, but that's what we expected. Could consider rolling with the scorpion, but I don't think we need it. I'm liking this food build that we have and the inbuilt scaling, and then just the something buff benefiting off a really strong tank unit at the front. Now we want you to hit something that's of value, such as that kangaroo. Not what we're looking for. Kangaroo's gonna get really strong. We win. We draw these. So close. That was actually so close. 8 wins. We need 2 more. 2 more wins to get us to the 10. Reroll. That's just not what we're looking for. And I think we want to try to get this snake to level 2 because it's gonna do 10 damage. Or because all. But I think we do want the bison to kind of get to 50 quicker anyway. Maybe we can just buff it right now. Okay, beaver's almost. Actually, beaver is almost 50-50, and the bison almost has 50 health, so it might be as effective. Oh my god, I think our snake actually just sniped something that was of value. We do win these. Snake pops the bison melon armor, doesn't matter. Then pops the monkey. Power of the snake. Okay. Okay, I guess we could try something like that. This is just some high tough. This is in Magic the Gathering you would call this like a big butt build, just because the toughness is very strong. And this is a good place. This is a good place to be at. Okay, it's hit 50. Now, it's not going to do as much damage in the front line because it's only 37, but hopefully it's okay. Oh my goodness! You just witnessed the tiger leopard build. Do we still win these though? We still win these. Oh my goodness. The leopard, I think the higher level it is, the more snipes it gets through. So if it's like level 3, it will snipe 3 targets, units with half of its HP. Amplified by the tiger, that doubles the effect of that. That's what happened to us. We still won. We won in 17 minutes, so I think we have time to roll one more. So let's speed on this one a little bit, see if we can see how far we get. Send it. Silly seeds. Sizzling sardines? Sizzling seeds? Silly sardines, sorry. It's not sardines because there's no R there. Silly sardines. I like silly sardines because of the misspelling there. You gotta go with the silly sardines, man. Okay. We win these? I've never seen a bee in place of a third animal before, so that was very, very ballsy move. I do respect that. I do respect that. Arguably, the otter has served its purpose in giving +1/+1. This cricket is pretty much a better otter right now, statistic-wise, and we have 2. It does leave us with the awkward 2 gold, but that's okay. At least we can re-roll twice, knowing that potentially we could re-roll a duplicate cricket, which will give us 2 level ups in the next turn. Did not work, so the risk did not pay off. We were also quite unlucky with that ant just being buffed all the way through without seeing any yes, that hurts. Without seeing any bonus, but that's okay. This is 100% how we want. And what are we buffing with this giraffe? Because I think we want it. I think we do want the giraffe. You can buff the ant for now. And I think we do something like this, which is really weird. It's kind of weird at the moment. Because our crab is copying the health from the friend in front, which is the exact same. Well, we do have an ant here though, which is great. Now, one way we could get it to work is once the giraffe hits level 2, it will kind of give +1/+1 to 2 friends ahead instead of 1 friend ahead. So we would be able to sneak in the crab in between the giraffe and the ant once we get there. We're not going to win against this squad. The squad is so many fishes. and a very early sheep, so it's not gonna be close at all. 3 health remaining. Okay. This is a really strong squad that they went up against. I don't know if we did it to ourselves, but we got given 2 crickets. So it was very tempting to roll with 2 crickets. Okay, I feel like we still want the draft to get the scaling going on. But I don't want this cricket sticking around though. What we could do, sell the shrimp. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we'll see. We'll see how much value we get from this. Get the dog. The dog is good. When we summon a friend, it gives it +1 attack or health. So we could sell this cricket now. And then buy a spider. We can then... we can then peel the spider, which will give us a sheep, which is actually really good. Because when the spider faints, it spawns an animal to tier up, and then we just spend the next 2 gold re-rolling. We could try that again. Could even peel the sheep again. But the great thing is it synergizes with the dog as well. We won't end our turn with excess gold though. And maybe we want to start. I don't think, yeah, this crab doesn't look like it's it doesn't look like the build for the crab. It doesn't look like the build for the crab. I mean, it did some great stuff just then, but I don't think it's doing too much though. So we are going to sell you. We're then going to peel this sheep, which spawns the 2 rams. So we sold the crab to give us the room for that. We're going to then sell... no, we could try and make a level 3 ram. That's one of my my dreams. One day we're going to do a series where we're going to try to like get all the small tokens to get level 3. Going to combine the dog. Can get the swan. Then we're going to sell the ram. And then we're going to, for now, buy the spider. So when it dies, it summons the random 2/2. Doesn't matter what it is, but at least it gives the dog, again, another buff. I'm going to freeze you. And then with the extra gold, we could re-roll 3 times. Or we can just buy some honey. And just get a bee to spawn, just because we can. Now, maybe... I feel like we should stop getting our giraffe to make this ant massive and maybe put the stats elsewhere. Because I don't know how long our ant is going to stick around. But no, it is doing a lot of work now. The only reason why it is because of what the giraffe's been doing for it. Luckily we trade with that fish. Now the question is, does it get through this? It will, because we luckily spawned an ox with the bee in front of it, and because something died in front of the ox, it triggered the ox's effect. But the randomness you get from this spider is crazy. Okay, we will level the ant. I guess the ant's staying. Which means something has to go. Is it the spider? Is the spider... I don't think... We're not gonna think about getting rid of the spider until I think we until we have a peel, just so we can get the benefit from that to buff the dog. I think that's going to be really good value for us, since we do get the bee as well once it dies. But yeah, one thing we definitely should have done, we kind of dug a hole for ourselves, is I got a whale this time. Okay. So it's not the same. Okay, yep, the whale. Oh, we win these. Oh, we mean we draw these. That's against juice me, freeze me, squeeze me. Okay. Okay, we're definitely giving you garlic, and like I was saying, we were looking to do the cells. So I think now it's time to let the giraffe go. And now we peeled the spider, which summons 2 things, which will trigger this dog twice, which gives us a rabbit, which is great for us because we don't mind a second rabbit at all. So we will combine it now. get the shrimp, re-roll, sell the bee. Bee is also, I want to get a level 3 bee, and we're gonna like dedicate a video to trying to make that work. And then I think we don't mind a shrimp man. This is looking very similar to, I don't think it was, we want garlic for the dog later. And a pear is also great for us. We want our dog here, I guess. So at least, yeah, this is, want our dog there so it can get some damage. Like our shrimps are gonna die to like something that's gonna not really matter. Oh, our ant did so much. Like if like something kills both shrimps, it can probably kill the dog as well. So we want to put it at the front. That being said, we do draw the. I mean, so that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so we wanted to do something like this, but yeah, what I was saying before, it is looking more like that dragon. It was that dragon shrimp build we did, which actually got us pretty far. Okay, so I want to do something like this, and then we want to put garlic on the dog. Roll you. 2 pairs are pretty good considering we have a rabbit. So I think that's what we do. I wasn't paying too much attention to our rabbit though just then, so I don't know if it died for no reason. But maybe we want to put it behind the dog. We don't mind that dog getting sniped just then. Is this the same team? We just like... Our ant just 1 for 3'd again. No, it's a different team because we didn't play against the hedgehog before. Okay, we do win these. Even with that bee, the hedgehog doing damage. Okay. So, this is a very simple process. All we do is buy the 2 pairs for the ant. We then combine this dog. Not interested in the fly. We buy this cow, which then gives us the milk, which will continue. It's pretty much the +2/+3, which is great for our ant. And then we freeze the chocolate, then we send it. 4 out of 10 wins. I felt like we probably had a very slow start and just drew a lot. Don't mind that bunny dying. And you can see just how much value we get just by investing into one like target or like one animal. Just by making that ant super strong, it gets through like almost half of like the player you're going up against. So I'm a big fan of going tall. Okay. Do we want to fully upgrade the ant? Or upgrade the rabbit, which will give 2+ health when we feed it? It's probably not the biggest... Oh, okay, we'll just do it like this. Actually, no, we shouldn't have done it like that, because we could have been... The next time we got chocolate, probably would have been better. We'll do something like this, where we put the dog here. It's important for summon builds, like when it says friends summoned, that we, instead of applying directly the animal onto the next animal, that we put it on the bench first, so it activates that summon. Reroll all the time. And yep, that's kind of sad how we how we do have another ant now. How with this I don't mind just leveling up our... Okay, that's double snake, back-to-back snake wins. I guess that's what we're doing. I don't mind going with 4 because I don't think there's anything else we want to buy here that's worth putting there. That's more worthwhile than just making out bunny level 2. I don't know why I keep calling a bunny, it's a rabbit. It's the same thing, but... okay, this is fine. Our rabbit actually popped the melon armor, so it did... It worked out. Maybe it is a good place to put our bunny, our rabbit there. Okay. Is it time to put the melon armor onto the ant? I think so. That will mean our snake goes here, which I think will means our... Okay. I think this is what our squad will look like. Okay. I don't think we're selling anything anymore, so the shrimp effect isn't going to do too much for us anymore. Could get a bison that will get +2/+2 at the end of its turn because we do have a level 3 unit. But something we are doing... Yeah, I think that's how we do it then. I think this is the play. That being said, we should have canned... No, actually, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. Okay. Actually, it does matter. That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. We'll just get a bison in there. Okay, so the ant will trade with this swan. Actually, it won't. It survives. It survives to take out their 35 crab as well. Great value for us. We win these. The milky turtles. Okay, so we double can. And now our... Similar to our last game, our strat is to get this snake to level 3 and make our ant as big as possible. Part of making that ant as big as possible will be giving it a pair. We can freeze the melon to give it to the dog later as well. 7 out of 10 wins. Because it's actually looking more like a snipe build. We unfortunately don't survive these. But at least the snake fits in 2 attacks, or 2 snipes. Bison dies, but we do get through the rest of this team quite easily. Good stuff, good stuff. Give the dog melon armor. I think it is time. But that being said, the dog isn't... Because we're not summoning anything anymore, the dog also doesn't... It's not getting buffed, so it's going to stay as a 1327 for a very long time. Pretty much forever. And I think for the time being, we give this snake some steak. It'll let it do its first attack that it does. We'll deal 20 extra damage. We don't even need scan anymore, man, just because the bison... The idea was to like can up the future bison we get so that it overrides the the attack and health of this bison, but I think it's gotten so much. Yo, pop that snake's melon armor, that was insane. Can you pop this kangaroo? We popped the kangaroo melon armor, pog! And then they trade. And then the snake is still alive. And then that snake shoots the turkey. The turkey comes back as a 1-1 and the snake does 20 extra damage to that 1-1 turkey. Amazing, we're on 9 wins. Can we get to 10? I don't mind canning now because it's going to be a 13-13 snake. Roll. This is what we're looking for and I think this is GG. Okay. Because if the snake is like, its attack is so low, then the snake, giving it steak at least like almost guarantees it. We just pop that dog melon armor, that's big. We're popping all the melon armors. And because of that steak armor, we can trade with the dog now. We can take out that... We don't win these though. We don't win because of the ox melon armor. The inbuilt melon armor that it gives itself is pretty good. Okay, so we're on... This is crazy. This is make it or break it. This is we either win or lose. Or we could draw, but... And I don't even think we want to invest in that. I think we just want to make our ant as strong as possible. I think we re-roll, man. Because if we buy this sow, there's nothing else that we want in this shop. So we're just looking for one really good last spend. Which might end up being this cupcake. You know, and it is this cupcake. So let's hope it goes far. So what was our weakest unit? Our dog. Our dog did... After we got rid of our summon build, we had to find a way to get rid of it. What? They only have 3 team members. What is this? Okay, the snake does snipe the... Oh my... Wait, you come back as a 1-2 chick though. That being said, that was a 52... No, okay, that was G. They had a three animal squad. That was insane. That's 9 wins. That was so close. So close at the end. That was great. Okay, appreciate the wins. Almost made the double snake or the back-to-back snake wins possible, but it was close. It was close. If you did enjoy this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, so we can get the algorithm to promote the video more. So we can get the content out there before Super Autopets becomes possibly the next modus. So do all that, and I'll see you next time. Peace.